In this session, we'll be demonstrating the effect of automatic excitation controller for various power ramping cases. So assigning the initial power flow to 0.1 per unit and appropriate parameters for excitation block. For ramping up feature, we are assigning T-low and T-up parameters. And now enabling the automatic voltage regulator, that is AVR. So saving the model. For case 1, we'll initialize the ramp level variable to 2 so that our power level gets ramped from 0.1 per unit to 0.3 per unit. Data files have been created and a folder is generated there. So selecting that data folders and in performing the load flow analysis first. Again performing transient stability analysis for 10 seconds. For visualizing various graphical trajectory, we can select various variables in the result display properties. Click on result display tab. For case 1, we have ramped the power from 0.1 to 0.3 per unit. Let's observe the generator variables. So this is the output power and the rotor angle excursions. So let's observe the bus voltage trajectory. There we have. So it is experiencing a dip, but the magnitude of dip is limited. It's more or less the same, that is near 1 per unit. This was because of the automatic nature of excitation feed. So the initial power input of 0.1, it had some particular field value, but with the ramped value of 0.3 per unit, it's achieving the higher excitation. It automatically regulates the terminal voltage. Depending on various types of excitation, here we have chosen static, so it's having a particular trajectory. For case 2, assigning the ramp level variable to 4 such that we can have power ramping up from 0.1 per unit to 0.5 per unit. Again performing the transient stability analysis for 10 seconds. Opening the model and visualizing the results again. So for case 2, power level is ramped from 0.1 to 0.5 per unit. So let's observe the generator variables. So the output power and the rotor angle excursion, it is restricted. In the earlier sessions we have seen for this ramping case, the system became unstable, but now it's confined, like it is stable due to our AVR activation there. So as and when the load goes on changing, the excitation is automatically varied. Again, the terminal voltage is more or less held constant to 1 per unit. Again, the trajectory is decided by the type of exciter block we are using. So for case 3, that is power ramping down, will make initial power flow to 0.5 per unit and interchange the T low time and T up time for ramp case. So saving the model and assigning our ramp level variable in Yform file to 0.5 such that we can have the ramp level from 0.5 to 0.25 per unit. So creating the data files. Here data files is updated. So selecting the folder, but now performing load flow analysis as we have changed the initial power flow. Now performing transient stability analysis again for 10 seconds. So the result files have been created. With the result display tab hit. So the case 3, it's power ramping down from 0.5 to 0.25 per unit. And these are the generator variables, output power and the rotor angle. Let's observe the bus voltage trajectory. So for ramping down, it's experiencing an increment, but again the increment is bounded to a very low value. It is due to the AVR action. The excitation is varied automatically. So one can conclude the automatic voltage regulator or the automatic excitation system helps a generator to feed the power changes or the power rampings there.